Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. Yes, I am the Lone Ranger. Thanks for joining me today. We've covered a lot of things in the last half an hour. We got a full 15 minutes left here to get a lot of other things covered. So I promised I wanted to talk about self-employed people, okay? Self-employed people are the heartbeat of America. I love you. I've been self-employed my whole life, okay? Very few. I mean, I did get fired from Mr. Donut one time, and I got fired as a bartender because I think the till ended up with too much money in it and the owner couldn't figure out why. I just wasn't paying attention. Come on, I was 19 years old. What do you expect? Other than that, I've been self-employed. So I love my self-employed people. Love them. Look at your hardworking Americans. The problem is that we have tax loopholes that you can write so many things off. And you know what? It's made for us to do that. We didn't write the tax code. We just can live by it. So you make good money. You have good money. You have some money saved in the bank. You got good credit, but your tax returns just don't show you make enough money. That's a problem for any type of conforming loan. You can't get VA, FHA, or conventional loans unless your debt ratios fit within the guidelines, period. You can't stretch them. So we came up with a great program. It's the CrossCountry Self-Employed Bank Statement Program. You bring me your last 12 or 24 months bank statements, business bank statements. I'll add up all the deposits. I will give you 50% of that as income. So if you bring in 20 grand a month, I'll give you 10 grand a month in income. You bring in 50 grand a month, I'll give you 25 grand a month in income. That is the easiest self-employed loan you can possibly get. Then I've got loans for people that want to be investors and buy real estate, but you're in the same boat. You don't show enough income. Well, I can use the income solely from the property that you're purchasing as rental income to qualify you. And as long as the rent income is equal to the mortgage payment, which is a 1-to-1 ratio, that's the only income I need. Now you got to have good credit. You should put down 20, 25%, 30% to put it down so that the payment isn't higher than the rent, because that's a problem. So I've got that program. It's called a DSCR, debt service coverage ratio. Use them all the time. Great program. Wonderful. Then I've got a 1099 program. Listen to this for all you 1099, because you are truly self-employed if you're 1099. So a 1099, you would still have to have 2 years tax returns, blah, blah, blah. Well, not with my 1099. You have to have 2 years in the business, but I'll give you 90% of your 1099 income as income. How do you like that? 90%. The most generous of any lender in the entire planet. That's what I do. Then I want to talk about reverse mortgages. If you're aging out, reverse mortgage can be a great option for you, so you don't have to make any payments any longer. Now, if you're buying a home, you want to either put a lot of money down, like at least 60% or more, or pay cash for it. And then you can get a line of credit to give you income from that property for the rest of your life. Or if you don't need the income, you can just have no payments. There's all kinds of options as long as you're of retirement age. And, you know, I've done interviews on the air with reverse mortgage specialists, and I can help you out with any of your questions you have. But it's a great option. Accountants love it. It's a great thing for you to do when you're aging out. Let's decide after getting you pre-qualified, whether it's the right thing for you to do. Some people it is, some people it's not. Let's take a look at it, make sure. Then we talk about construction lending. So I do a great construction loan. It's a one-time close. See, banks like to do these two-time close. I was just interviewing a guy from a bank for a loan officer position. It's a great guy, super guy. David works for a big bank. I won't mention the name, but they have a number in it. And they no longer do one-time construction perm loans. So they want you to get a mortgage for construction and then refinance it when you're finished. That's expensive. That's 2 closings. That's horrible. So I do one-time closing. Once you close, it's done. And then when the house is finished, I'll let you float down your rate to market rate. Everybody benefits. You don't have to refinance. Builders love it. Are you a builder? You're building 5, 10, 15 homes a year. You call the loan arranger. You should be teaming up with me. My product will keep you from having to go to the bank and borrowing your own money. I will help your buyer with the money to build the house that you build. I mean, I've got builders all over the state of Florida that I'm helping. If you're a builder, a small builder, and you think the bank is the way for you to go, you don't have a good business model. If you want a better business model, you come see me. I met with my friend Eric. I won't mention his name. Really like this guy. We had lunch and he went, Bruce, I need you to help me. I think you could help me put a better business model together. And we're working on that. But I love this guy. This guy builds a great house too. Great house. But listen, just because somebody builds a great house doesn't mean they're a great business person. Sometimes you have to learn and you have to make mistakes and you have to follow mentors and things. I certainly did. I wasn't born a great business person, but I think I'm a really doggone good business person right now. Do I make mistakes? Well, of course I make mistakes. Am I perfect? Not even close. But I've learned how to be a better business person. I've learned how to be a better boss. I've learned how to be more forgiving. I've learned how to be firmer. I've learned how to do all those things to be a better leader. And I'm still growing in that position. I think we always grow to be a better leader. And it's important. But just because you're good at what you do doesn't mean you're good at being a business owner. I look at real estate agents, for example. They're like, yeah, I am a pretty good real estate producer. I'm going to open up my own brokerage. And then they fall flat on their face because they can be the great technician, but they can't be the great business owner. And it takes a talent. I couldn't have done it without my wife. My wife is my ops manager. I couldn't do all this on my own. My God, Michelle keeps me out of hot water all the time. She just makes sure the business runs smoother and I can get out there and do my thing, drive business in, fix problems, help realtors, help builders, help clients save money on refinances. That's what I do. Me doing the books, that's not me. I run the show, but she really runs the show behind it, right? They say I'm the head of the family. She's the neck. So whatever direction she wants to turn my neck is the way it's going to go. If you saw me on my YouTube channel right now, you'd see my head bobbling around in there. But listen, you want to check out my YouTube program? Go to Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger. That's Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger YouTube channel. You can see all my shows. You can see my Friday updates. If you want to get on my Friday, 3 big things you need to know, then call or text me and I'll do that. You want a realtor's contact? Let me know. I'll connect you with a realtor that'll give you 25% of their commission back. You want help with a refinance? You want to help with a builder? You want to help and renovate your home? You want to buy a home and renovate it? You want to keep the home you have and renovate it? I got it all here. FHA, VA, USDA, conventional. I got it all. The other lenders don't even come close to the amount of programs that I have. Not even close. I've got everything you need in the residential arena. Call me now at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or go to WeBringYouHome.com or call or text 407-813-213-4009. That's my Tampa number, 813-213-4009, right here on the bone and on WDBO in Orlando. Appreciate you tuning in to my show. If you'd like to go to my website and get your application made, it's simple and easy. It's protected. I start with a soft credit pull. No hard credit pull. Soft credit pull. Start off with that. Let's get it started. You don't have to worry about your credit being damaged. You don't have to go all over town. I'm a direct lender. Hey, you know what I do? Let me tell you what I do. And I'm telling you, I love doing this. This is because, everybody thinks that Rocket Mortgage or their credit union is the best deal in town until I show you that it's not. So when I'm pricing out a client's loan, I'll literally go to their competitor or whoever they think my competitor is and show them their rates compared to mine. They don't switch. They don't switch. Look at CrossCountry is the largest retail lender in the entire nation. The largest retail lender in the nation. We are direct lender, meaning we're agency. We lend direct to Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, HUD, which Ginnie Mae. That's who we lend to. That's who we insure through. That's who we get our mortgages through. There's no middleman. I don't have to broker to a bank or to United Wholesale Mortgage to get a loan done. I'm not a middleman. I'm direct. I even keep my mortgages. 90% of them, they're held right in house. You don't believe me? You want some credit references? I'll give you tons of them. Go to my website at webringyouhome.com. Check out my credit references. Check out my Google reviews. Check out my Yelp reviews. Check out my Zillow reviews. I'm not just talking a game here, folks. I don't like people that just talk a game. Hey, if you're going to walk the walk, then talk. If you're going to talk the talk, then walk the walk. Way we say it here is big hat, no cattle. Okay. I got the cattle and I got the hat. I'm the Lone Ranger. And I'm going to tell you something. You come to me, we're going to do some business together. And I'm going to make sure that you're happy. I'm going to make sure I got a happy customer. And my customers rely on me for a lot of advice. I got Gary blowing my phone up right now. He's probably listening to the show right now going, I'm trying to get you on the air, Bruce. I got a few more things I got to cover before I take any calls. But here's the thing. I want to make sure that you, your children, your grandchildren, your employees, your friends, any family members, if they need financing or real estate advice, I want you to know that you can count on me. And if I can't give you the right advice, then fire me. If I can't get you the best possible rate and terms, fire me. Just fire me right on the spot. Tell me, go beat it. Beat it, Bruce. You know what? It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen because clients don't leave me for a better deal because there's not better deals out there. Now, I had a client the other day said, oh, yeah, I was getting a quote at a lot lower rate than you. I said, well, let's pull it up. Let's see what you got. I look at, well, yeah, you're charging you $16,000 in points. Of course, they're giving you a better rate. That's ridiculous. Oh, is that what that was? Yes, that's what that was. It doesn't need to happen that way. Save yourself the headaches. Go right to the person that's going to take care of you and your family. Right here, Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger. You want construction, you want renovation, you want home equity line of credit, you want down payment assistance, you want to get your hands on hometown heroes coming around the corner. You better do it fast because it's only going to last. Listen, the Senate only wants to give them 50 million and the House wants to give them 100 million. So they're battling back and forth over that. I will tell you right now, now is the time to get your application started. If you have any hope on getting your hands on hometown heroes money, any hope. So go to webringyouhome.com right now and get it started. Or call or text. We'll set an appointment to take the application over the phone. You can reach me in Orlando at 407-706-3313 or in Tampa at 813-213-4009 or go to webringyouhome.com. Taught a class in Tampa for investors last week. Went really well. Got a lot of new investors signed up. You don't have to pay me for that, by the way. I teach all these things. My advice, I should be charging, to be honest with you. I should be charging. I could make a lot more money, but I don't. If you'd like my help, you can count on me for my help. I'm right there. 407-706-3313 or 813-213-4009 or go to webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. Let's get started. Let's get an application made. You want me to connect you with a real estate agent? Ask for my Lone Ranger real estate rebate program, where the realtor gives you up to 25% of their commission back in your pocket. Come on, you get a great real estate agent. I referred 97 of them out last year alone, 98% closed. And the clients were ecstatic and got money back in their pocket. You can't go wrong. My name is Bruce Woodburn. They call me the Lone Ranger. You can call or text right now, but I want to thank you for paying attention and listening to my show, staying with me for the last hour. You can reach me at 813-213-4009 or 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. God bless each and every one of you. Thanks for entrusting me with your friends and family for your mortgage needs and real estate needs, and I'm there to help you. I promise I'll never steer you wrong. That's my solemn promise from me to you and your family. Have a great weekend. God bless each and every one.